Welcome to the show that literally takes it to the streets. No studio, no budget, no problem. It's Flatbed Tonight with your host, Chris Hawes. Hi, and welcome to Flatbed Tonight. I am your host, Chris Hawes, and tonight we are joined by Jim Emery. Jim, welcome to the show.
Welcome, Chris. Thank you very much.
I'm glad you stopped by. So tell me about yourself. I understand you're a farmer.
Yeah, well, farmer by education, but a high-tech worker by lack of economic future in the farming. So I traded that for a high-tech future. But I still live in the family farm.
So tell me about the school that you went to for farming.
Kentville College, which is local here.
Right.
Went back there in the 1980s, back when our diplomas came on Birch Bark. It was really old. Yeah.
And so what kind of farming did you take? Like study? Like you have a degree in like peas and corn?
Yeah, Kentville College is basically designed the program for local dairy farmers to send their sons over there and learn new facets of farming. Okay. I took more of the economic courses and then went on to work at Canada Packers after that.
So were you a dairy farm? Your father?
No, I had some beef cows at home, and that didn't go so well, so I got out of that while I was working.
So you slaughtered them, had burgers for about the last 23 years?
No. What happened was one year I lost out of 10 calves, I lost 2 of them, one to a sudden death, and the other one, the cow dropped the calf head first into a groundhog hole, and I said, well, either I had to put more money into it, or I had to get out of it, and I chose to get out of it. Right. It's tough in the wintertime because with kids, and you know yourself, kids get started, and you got hockey, you got baseball, you got everything, and then all of a sudden you got frozen water bowls, fences are down, and somebody else is running the kids to hockey, and well, you're trying to fix everything at home. So
yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, that's absolutely the case, and that's why I didn't farm.
Oh, good for you.
I wanted to farm.
Yeah.
My wife grew up on a farm, wanted no part of farming.
Oh yeah.
I always thought she was mean.
Oh.
But it turns out she made the right decision.
Oh yeah, that's a 365. Depending on what you do for farming, if you're a dairy farmer, it's 365 days a year.
Yeah, I know, that's it.
Yeah.
And I understand that you married 2 women.
I married 1 woman, but the day of the wedding it could have been 2.
So tell me about this.
Well, we were married in the West End of Ottawa, and my brother, being the best man, he was taking me there a half an hour before the wedding, and we get there, and I'm cursing up and down, saying to him, "What in God's fucking name is Nancy doing here before Terry?" And he looked at me and he says, "Well, no, that's Terry wearing blue today." He says, "Nancy be wearing white."
So so they're twins.
Oh, they're twins.
They're twins.
Yeah.
Identical twins?
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah. They screw you up on the phone, everything.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Even on the phone.
So
you technically, because it's every guy's fantasy, right?
Well,
I think, isn't it?
It is.
Is it okay? And so I got to ask: were you ever tempted to snuggle up to your sister-in-law and think, "Oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was my wife"?
No, she barks.
Oh, does she?
Oh yeah.
She would not.
But
yeah.
Great lady. Just came back from her house today.
Yeah.
We were down in Belleville visiting them, but no, she barks.
Okay, well
Mine doesn't bark.
Okay, well that's good.
I got the evil twin.
You got the evil one.
I got the evil twin, but she don't bark.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a good thing.
That's good.
So you're working. You got a job working for the federal government type stuff.
Yes.
Thing.
Yes.
And I understand you work in an animal research.
Yes. I worked back in the early '80s. I worked across from the Nepean Sportsplex.
Oh yeah, it's part of the experimental farm?
It was part of the research farm.
Okay.
And I worked in the poultry section over there.
Okay.
And one of my jobs was to jerk off the roosters. It's very small hands.
No, is it really? Was that really part of the job?
Yeah. We had to collect the semen.
On.
We had to collect the semen out of them, and the geneticist would say, you collect that rooster, and that rooster will breed. You had to go over and artificially inseminate 8 chickens with that.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was quite exciting.
So that was like a prize rooster.
Oh my God. Well, there was a whole.
He just lays back, and you come in.
No, he doesn't lay back. You see, you needed a little stool to help him, and you had one leg come up, and you kind of stroked his back. So when you went into that barn.
So there was foreplay involved.
Well, there was, yeah.
This was not just going to do. This was actual.
So when you went into the barn with that stool, all the roosters in the cage were going, "Pick me, pick me." Oh yeah.
They knew what was happening.
Oh, they knew what was coming on. Sure.
Really?
Well, they'd see you in the white coat, and they'd say, You
That
guys
was the
are coming to
first-
get me."
really?
Oh yeah, and then you'd collect the rooster and you'd rub it. Well, the rooster's testicles are in his back. He doesn't have a scrotum like you or I would have. He's got testicles are up in his back. So you would give him a little rub on the back, and some guy would be standing in the back with a test tube, and he'd collect the semen. And then we'd have to go over to the hen house, and they'd say, "Breed these 8 hens with that stuff." So anyway,
Well, you know what?
that was the scientific
It's-
research.
It's the very first time I've ever had a chicken fluffer. on
Oh,
the
it
show.
was, yeah. And it was the quickest hands you ever.
I bet it was. I bet
Oh.
it was. And you know what? That is a skill set that we're gonna. You know what? We got to go. We're done. That's
Oh,
it.
good.
We left you with the fact that you jerked off chickens.
Oh, I jerked off the roosters,
you'll-
that's right.
You know, but you know what? It was a pleasure having you here. And I'm not touching the hand. This has been Flatbed Tonight. My name is Chris Hawes. Thanks for watching.